Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Deadline is reporting The Crow has its official release date. There were some weird rumours that Paramount had bought the rights to it and it was going to stream on Paramount Plus. I honestly don't know where that came from. This is a Lionsgate film. They're looking to release this theatrically. It's got a release date. In fact, it takes the Ballerina's date and then the Ballerina moves to a summer release date, which they're sort of juggling it around, which means that they've got a lot of confidence in Ana de Armas's The Ballerina, which is the John Wick spin-off. So this is really good news, I think, personally. Also, the synopsis for The Crow confirms the leaks which I had done which it basically came from test screening. They were confirmed anyway because Lionsgate got in touch with me. Asked me to take the video down. So normally when that happens, it's kind of legit. So kudos to anyone who managed to watch that video before it got taken down, which is why you should turn the bell notifications on so you can get up to date on all of the leaks that happen prior to litigation from companies. But look, hey, here we have it. Deadline. Ballerina dances into summer 2025 as The Crow swoops into John Wick spinoff's June 2024 date. So some people will see this as bad because they're pushing Ballerina back a year. I would argue that's not really the case, to be fair. I don't think that's negative. This is smart sort of scheduling. And why is it smart? Obviously, let's justify that statement. A lot of companies now, studios don't have a lot of content to deal with. Lionsgate isn't a huge studio. You've got to remember that. Lionsgate don't do a lot of stuff. They have been getting the distribution rights to other studios' products, but they don't make a lot of their own things. They don't have a healthy library of content. So releasing 2 films in 1 year when there's not a huge backlog now isn't that smart. So actually doing it this way to have 2, what they're trying to argue, I guess, by the release dates, 2 summer tentpoles, I'm using that word. The Ballerina might be. That's smart. That is actually smart. It shows confidence. Genuinely does show confidence. It's not a negative. But anyway, look. So Lionsgate's John Wick spin-off Ballerina, starring Ana de Armas, will be delayed a year from June 7th, 2024 to June 6th, 2025. The move comes as John Wick architect Chad Stahelski has inked a new deal with Lionsgate to oversee the franchise. He's working with Ballerina director Len Wiseman on additional action sequences for the movie to amp it up even more than it is. There's nothing negative about that at all. You're going to move it back. You don't have a huge library. Might as well release more, shoot more things as well. That's great. That's really, really good. And it even says this. Look, advanced tracking is already hot on Ballerina. Lionsgate just wants to make the feature produced by Basil Iwanek and Erica Lee's Thunder Road even better. Currently, the Ballerina stands alone on her new summer 2025 release date. Honestly, there's nothing negative about it. It's so positive. That's great. The fact that you remember Lionsgate are the guys that, have given Chad Stahelski the keys to 2 castles, John Wick universe and Highlander universe. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt on Ballerina. I just am. You can do what you like. And then we've got The Crow, right, from Rupert Sanders. It's a Crow remake. It'll be taking over the Ballerina's summer date of June 7th. Bill Skarsgård takes on the iconic role of The Crow in this modern reimagining of the original graphic novel by James O'Barr. So this perfectly is what I've already said. So soulmates Eric Draven and Shelley Webster are brutally murdered when the demons of her dark past catch up with them. They're both addicts, by the way. Given the chance to save his true love by sacrificing himself, Eric sets out to seek merciless revenge on their killers, traversing the worlds of the living and the dead to put the wrong things right. Danny Huston, Laura Byrne, Sammy Bouajila, and Jordan Bolger also star. Pick was penned by Zach Balin and Will Schneider. Based on the graphic novel The Crow, is produced by Victor Hadida, Molly Hassel, John Jenks, blah 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 blah. This is all fine. It's all fine, and they have shuffled this as well. So The Watchers from Ishana Night Shyamalan. Who? New to me, but that's fine. And then there's also a Guy Ritchie directed movie from Lionsgate as well, which Guy Ritchie, I'm always keen to see a Guy Ritchie stuff, but Guy Ritchie with Lionsgate, one of the least woke One of the least, still not entirely unwoke, but one of the least woke studios out there, I think, is great. Yeah, I think that's brilliant. And then you've also got nonsense like this. Amazon MGM Studios already have an untitled Jason Statham film opening on January 17th, but that's a Guy Ritchie movie now that's moved there. Amazon MGM will move. They will move, I think. Or they'll run it together and counter program. So the latest Guy Ritchie movie reteams with stars Henry Cavill, Isa Gonzalez, following their upcoming Lionsgate The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which looks great. I can't wait for that. I don't know what that film is. No one really knows what that film is. By the way, it's just an untitled Guy Ritchie movie with Henry Cavill and the stunning Isa Gonzalez. This is all positive. I mean, this synopsis for The Crow, that's exactly, you know, I mean, obviously I give more details, but that is basically confirming what I said. People from her past, you know, dealings, because she's a drug addict, and so is he actually, comes back and murders them both, basically. So, anyway, look, this is cool. I'm happy about this. The Ballerina being moved is great. That's a lot of confidence in that. The fact that they're going back for reshoots. This isn't one of those things where it's like hugely negative. Like it isn't. I understand we're primed to be negative when people go, oh, reshoots. I get it. Like I understand. But this isn't something to be negative about. There are reasons to do certain bits and pieces here and there. This is one of them. This is great. This is really, really cool news. This is fantastic stuff, I think, personally. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Have I swayed your perspective? I don't know. Let me know down below. Love to hear your thoughts. Also, just want to add, guys, I do have a brand new merch store. You've probably seen the advert. Some people find it really annoying, but I just want to say I've got merch. There's some really cool merch. There's a Jasper little inspired doggy thing with a Jasper t-shirt. There are Jasper t-shirts, Lucky Jasper t-shirts. There's a whole host of bits and pieces. There will be some more added moving forwards, which I'll showcase and I'll do some videos on here and there to throw it out there. But it's a really good way to support the channel. We get heavy demonetization here, and it sucks. You know, you make these videos, you spend this time doing it and providing you guys with some entertainment, hopefully for YouTube just to demonetize you. It's very frustrating, very demoralizing. So if you want to support the channel, the best way to do it is with the merch store, mr8shop.com. You can find a link down below. Please do check it out and see if there's anything that you like. If not, don't worry about it. It's all good. You don't have to. But thanks for listening if you did. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye-bye now.